Hello, welcome back to FTB Revelation. So we're going to work on getting some pink slime, and we're going to build a stoneworks factory. And we're going to get into industrial forgoing, and mob crusher. It's not the one we want. I'll be just get here to get a mob. So we're going to do two different kinds today. We're going to do the mob slaughter factory and the mob crusher. The mob slaughter factory is plastic, gear, machine frame, 2 swords, and iron ingots to make the frame. And you get the plastic from, if you've never done this, I put a placer down, audio placer, actual addictions, load up some wood, goes into a tree flood extractor, and you get latex, and then the latex goes into a latex processing unit, and you end up with when you get to the table. And why the hell do I got some in my hand? Alright, go to the table, put it all on there. And we'll come out with this dry rubber, which will make plastic. Okay, let's go pick up this dirt I threw dropped. Now, in order to get, which I already have a mob slaughter factory, it's not too bad to make as long as you have the plastic. This glass cutter. We'll use because you're gonna need something to spawn it with. And I'm gonna just drop in. This guy here. And I made a video on this, but however you want to spawn them, I used a stir mob spawner. And I'm in a world where there's plenty of buildings. I think it was called Ancient Cities when I made my world. And there are spawners all through a lot of these buildings. And it just goes on and on. There's buildings like everywhere. Okay, now we need to get this guy some power. And we can get the buckets out of here. You could put if you're planning on running full time. Matter of fact, let's break this out here. Damn birds. They're assholes. Let's see. Get a pipe. Get a transferred fluid. And just put this on the back. Put the pipe on it. And however you want to power it. I'm going to power this with a flux point. And whatever source power you have. You could even use something like these little guys here, grid powered. If they're a wireless RF transmitter, And if you went to the end and you can get the egg and you make this dragon meal, you get 500 GP. So I've got windmills and I've got watermills running. So let's get a drum. Let's go put that right there. I'm going to turn this so sucker on. It's going to be noisy. Oh, and you can set it up to. This shows you how big it'll do. So you can almost do the whole room. And there's that pink slime. Man, them birds are fucking assholes. There we go. We got our pink slime. And we got to get to 1,000. So let's get a bucket. Like I said, you can just take a stir spawner and use a drop of evil. You get them from the wither and the nether. And you can put that spawner anywhere. Just stick it in a little closed room. You don't need all this get up. Just this guy here to get you. These birds are getting on my nerves. Stop it. Use that thing's running a lot faster than this. So, just throw some more. I don't know if we get anything out of Blaze or not. So I'm gonna pause this. I'm gonna let that we get, I think, 900 for a bucket, and I'll be back. Okay, so we just about got enough. So the next thing I want to make is the mob imprisonment tool. And the good thing about this is, if you kill some creepers, you can make a cast here. It made it real easy. Now, I already made this video, but it wasn't quite like this. But the sound was all messed up. So let's get our bucket. We should just have enough to get a bucket out of there. We're just going to dump it right here. We'll see what happens. If this works out, we'll get a pink slime. Nope. We'll try it again. There he is. And we're just going to right click on him, and now we got him. Slam. I've already got one. I'm going to turn this off. You know, you can get pink slime anyway. I have a mob slaughter factory. You can look them up. I haven't put mine out yet because I made this a lot later. So I may go ahead and put this one up after this one. So you get your pink slime, you get your sludge, you get your liquid meat, and you get your milk. So I'm not gonna go over all that. I might just put that video up. So now we got our pink slime, and I already have a spawner set up. This is the room. Where in the world did you come from? Alright, let's see what we got here. So I'm using XNet, and what I did was break that connector. Is I made a mob duplicator. You have to be the nether to get this. You need nether wart. I think there was a couple different ways you could do it. I saw one where you could throw it underneath a mushroom underneath the atomic reconstructor and get another wart. Magma cream, you're gonna need blaze rods and some sort of slime ball. Now the pink slime, this is the only way you can get it is from the mob slaughter factory. So you'd be rooting around too much for it. And then a machine frame, glass, 10 gear, familiar with some of the stuff. So, and then we're making the mob crusher. This is for the items that we want: sword, some books, some gold gears, machine frame, and I believe that's what I have up there. So I put I'll show you the radius when you get up there. See, I said I already have a slime. So you could also let them back out if you want. So I have it set up on activate on a redstone single. And from immersive engineering, I made these connectors. And if you pull your hammer up there, you can see output, input, output. So this is how I am going to turn them on and off. And I got them individually set up, and I'll tell you why when we get there. Drop down here and take a look. Input with a lever with a piece of stone. Same thing over here. Speaks for itself. Piece of stone. Input. Output. Input. Output. So, and if you look under, to make these connectors are some electrum nuggets, some terracotta from clay, and a piece of redstone. 1 second. And let's see, in the wire. If you've done immersive engineering, then you'll know how to make the plates, aluminum. And this is the XNet controller. It does have logic, but I don't know, I'm not very good with it. I'm still working with that. So I'll put a connector here, and then we have our cable. So all of them gets a connector. Get that out of the way. And I have a connector joining this, a connector joining the controller, because you need a controller from XNet. And here's a connector. We don't need a connector. Before we go any further, let's get back to this hammer. You can change the input by just right clicking on it. And if you want to change colors, you shift click. So I'll throw one down before we go any further. And if you look, you see it many different colors. Whatever color you want to make, I just left it basic. Let me put this, get rid of some of this dirt. Alright, let me go hook this cable back up on this end. We'll go to XNet real quick. And you can get any color you want to make them. The connectors. If you want to identify what you're using it for. I just made the basic one. Which will be, we go over to my, which would be this one here. Usually with a chest. Pretty simple to make a connector. And then the wire is just, or the cables, string, redstone, and a gold nugget. Alright, let's hit around. So now I have connectors to everything. What if that's all dark? I think they're connectors. They were, that's why they were hooked up on that's a connector too. So I had connectors. Make sure I don't have any more. Alright. Because you shouldn't hook up to anything. Only the connectors hook up to stuff. Actually, one connector hooked up to the power and the controller and the mob crusher. So you know, I should have kept my dirt. Alright, so now we got everything connected up. And the controller, you may have to give it a little bit of power before. If you're using flux point for power, you might want to power this up a little bit, because it won't accept it unless it has a little bit of power in it. And like I said, one connector did all three of these. So, and I think we can make, let's facade. Where we at? We need paper. And you can make 16 of them. It's pretty cool. Let's see if that will actually go in there. Looks like cobblestones. There we go. I'm not sure how this. Not sure what just happened there. It's invisible. So it may not pick up these collars because marble. I keep jumping now. I forgot I got jump assist. I just don't think it's mimicking anything. Let's see. Let's see. Stone. That might be good as it's going to get. And I don't think it's going to... Oh, actually, did it with terracotta. So it's pretty much Minecraft colors. And let me throw down my terracotta. Try not to break anything else. So I may have to come in like... I'm missing the plate. Huh. Don't know where it went. That's alright, I'll make one after this. Hold on. I thought if it just right plate it would be in there. There it is. And we'll just go ahead and make that bucket in there. I don't even know what I got in my hand now. Oh man. Alright, there. Now if we look at this, it'll show us. So this is filling actually the whole room. You can see the green outline. I'll turn it off. You see it's gone. But when we hit this one, you'll see that it only covers some of the room. That's the reason why I put the plates in. And there's no upgrades for this. Now, let me fill this in with the dirt. Means we have our connectors on everything, and then we got our Bridgestone wire connectors ready. Everything should work just fine. You can't cover up the cables. Or they won't work. And also have a cable underneath for this chest. That's going to be our main for grabbing the items. Your little floor to stand on, yeah. You know what, I had brick in there, didn't I? Looks a lot better. And you can also take this face cave, break that out. There we go, look at that. Ain't that pretty? Everything looks good now. Alright, now we just need to set this up. So we got our switches to turn on and off, each one of them. And the reason why I say it, this thing's going to be collecting a lot of shit, and you're going to have the light off here unless you put some kind of light in there. Which we could do that. Look at him, look. All them eyeballs. But we got to prime this thing up. So this thing is going to take essence. Let's go over here. I forgot channels. I need to just remove the channel. We're going to start a new channel. We'll make this energy. We're going to create it. Create. Extract. Same channel. We want to create. Insert power. Create. Insert power. And create. Insert power. The next channel will be items. So we want everything to come out of the mob crusher. Create, extract, and we're going to insert it right into this. Create and insert. Everything should be gone. Oh, it's leaving. And filling up into here. So all of our stuff out there. And like I said, there is a redstone channel, but I'm not messing with that right now. I had a little bit of time into it earlier and just trying to figure it out. I need to, I guess, watch a video on how to. There's all kinds of. I can show you. You get the logic, and I think this is what you can use for logic. And just all kinds of stuff. So I'll work with that later on. I want to remove this channel later. Alright, we're going to do the next one. We want to do flood. Now, this is where the mob S is going to come in at. So we're going to create a channel. Create it, and we're going to put on exit, and we're going to put create insert. So now this guy should be filling up with fluid. That's pretty simple, ain't it? Let's get rid of that. All this should be ready to go. I got my pink slime in there. Alright, so I hit this. It'll start spawning the pink slime. Now some of these pink slimes are going to get out of here. Let's put that one. See, right there. Now you're not going to need this much pink slime, but let me turn this off, or get out of here. I'm gonna leave the that one on. I want to turn off the where they spawn them. Alright, everything looks good. Alright, so I don't know how much slime we're gonna need, but we're definitely collecting it now. That's the reason why I left this on, because things were spawning there. I don't know why that thing didn't pick that ball up. Alright, so let me get a... let's see. Oh, already am on pig slime. Let me get rid of that. Squid, witch. We'll do the witch. Pull that out. Switch it with the witch. And now it should be a little bit. That's what I was talking about, like the flood. If you watch, we'll run out here in a minute. Good thing about this actual diction chest is you got 3 storage bins in here, so it'll actually go up to 3. And now we are out of flood. We don't have enough to spawn one. Now that's kind of ridiculous. This thing should put out enough to spawn all the time. So that's the reason why I had a spawner in there. So we'll go and throw this on top of there. Kind of lit up in here for some reason. Alright, so now you can see a spatter had dropped, which will give it enough juice to. Ain't that something? Should be able to get enough essence to run this thing full force. So let me I put a 2-speed upgrade in there. And we'll see what happens. There's some light coming in. I'm not sure where it's coming in at. So being wherever I get this light source, I'm not sure, but you can see it is working. But like I said, you have to have something to back that up, which defeats the purpose. But instead of disturbing all the spawners, and if you can't find too many spawners, usually Nether is the best place to get one. The mob duplicator is the best thing. It's simple, easy to make for the Prism tool. So that's how I run mine. And you can just turn this off. Just let the spatter fill it up. Ain't that something right there? Maybe that's something they might fix in the near future. Is where it can equal out. You should get more S's than you do. You should get more essence for the mob that you kill. That's what I'm trying to say. So, to load this thing up, and so far, to spawn anything that has to do with slime, this mod's the only one that I found that will actually. I've redisturbed a spawner. I even did a spawner changer. And it takes a great deal to make that thing. It's pretty expensive. Takes a lot of time to make each one. So, and it still didn't work. I think I made a video in the beginning, one of the maybe first 10, something about that. So we're looking there, you can see it's just taking so much time to fill up. maybe the winch don't give enough. I found the most mobs in there and end up running out. So, and then normally you leave that thing alone, it should have spawned in there, and it'll fill it up for you. I just leave that on and let it catch whatever spawns in there. Oh, that's up on that road. I was seeing the red dots up on the mini map. Okay, so that is industrial foregoing. Oh, one more thing we wanted to make. And then we'll call it a day. This was the main thing for the pink slime. Let me get rid of some of this stuff here. That, snare, cables, connectors, wire. So the face came there. Got me an extra piece of, oh, that's right. Put that up there. It goes over there on that spawner. Was stonework factory. The only way you can get pink slime. No other way to get it. That's the reason for we'll go ahead and make it right here. Scrap table, pick, a furnace. We're gonna need a couple buckets. It's being a pain in the ass there. We'll get 2 buckets. And we got a sink around here somewhere. A bucket of water. I got this lava factory. And now we need a pick. Furnace. Frame. And we should have everything else. We have that. We need a chest. We'll take this one of these diamond ones. I'll set it down. I'll put that on top of it. And this is resource free. Let me see if I can find what the hell I'm looking for. Right there. It was right in my inventory the whole time. Need to get me a new keyboard. I'm just gonna set that to tree power. That thing will start collecting shit for you. So we can do cobblestone, and we can change it into cooking it. Let's see what that does. Nothing. We can make gravel. We can craft it up into compressed. Then we come over here, we can cook it again. Nope, we're cooking it again. Put in stone bricks. Put it back in the cobble. Let's get back into it. Not sure what 3x3 craft is. Oh yeah, it was, I didn't want to get back into see if we can figure out some of these different. Well, there we go. Hit it right, go into sand. Then we go into glass. You make silicone. So if you just fool with it, and we can take, and that's where we come in with one more thing. Or we can go into these upgrades. Let's see. Like I said, I've already done this, so let me go inside and I've got one in there. And let's borrow this. And that is the direction push down or push. Direction down, push. Direction down, push. That would be this one. Well, you see right there, piston, some plastic, some dye. And if we come over this guy and we throw that in there, it's going to just start sucking the cobweb out. Ain't that some shit? Well, at any rate, you can stop that because each one of these collars is for each end of the department. So we just take all this and the force to go over here. So you can stop it wherever you want to. Go to green. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I'm working off this gold. Or we can go to the, I think that was it. You get an orange. I'm not for sure. Oh, sandstone. There we go. 2x2. And you can make the sandstone. And then wait till you get our last piece of sandstone. It's just dragging down the bottom of the. And the last one would have been smooth handstand. So yeah, you just fool with this thing. It's pretty cool. Like I said, that's the only way you get plastic or get a pink slime. So okay, so please subscribe. Thanks for watching.